Hi, Michelle here with your tips on trips, and today's tips on trips is going to be from our vacation on Royal Caribbean, Liberty of the Seas, the 7-night Western Caribbean cruise. So I first want to start out with utilizing the shuttle service. So we had a flying to Houston, and we're going to have to shuttle going into Galveston, which is where we were leaving out of, our ship was leaving out of Galveston, Texas. So with that being said, I wanted to say we did fly into Houston a couple of days early, and we did purchase our shuttle passes through Royal Caribbean. So I want to just go over some pluses of arranging our shuttle through Royal Caribbean, because there were some other shuttle services that could have picked us up from the airport and shuttled us to Galveston, and then from Galveston back to the Houston airport as well. So the first plus is that when you purchase your shuttle through Royal Caribbean, the ship is not going to leave you. So if the shuttle is running behind, Royal Caribbean, the Liberty of the Seas was not going to leave us, because we had our shuttle tickets purchased through Royal Caribbean. So I think that's a plus. Even though you don't want your shuttle service running behind, or if there's traffic or just some unforeseen thing to happen, there is that peace of mind knowing that the ship cannot leave because I have my shuttle tickets and service through the company. So I feel like there's some peace of mind there that makes it a plus as well. Also, another thing that I felt was a plus on the day that we disembark. So the last day when we're getting ready to leave, our luggage tags are going to be number 1. So our shuttle was going to be leaving at 9 a.m. They were starting to let us off at 8 a.m. But it's great to know with the luggage tags number 1 that those luggages with the tags of 1 are going to be the first ones ready for pickup as you disembark the ship. So I feel like that's another plus as well, because Royal Caribbean knows, hey, you have your shuttle service through us, we're going to make sure that we give you tags number 1, because I feel like the tags were like in the 30s and 40s, and I think I might have seen 50s as well. So it's really also that peace of mind, and I don't want to self-assist. I don't want to take my luggage and carry it with me as I'm going to go get breakfast, and I'm going to maneuver myself throughout the ship. So I don't want to have to carry my bags to maneuver throughout the ship to get breakfast and to even stand in line as you disembark the ship. Like, I'd rather have my carry-on, a backpack, or my duffel bag that I had, something simple and light to carry as I disembark, go through customs, things of that nature, and then pick up my luggage at the end. So I feel like that is another plus of using the shuttle through Royal Caribbean. Another thing that I want to mention that we actually got to see by utilizing the shuttle through Royal Caribbean is that if you have any issues or challenges, you potentially can get some credit back onto your card or some sort, because Royal Caribbean is always going to want to try to do their best to make things right. So what happened is that Royal Caribbean said our pickup time at the Houston airport was going to be 10 a.m. to get us to the Galveston port. So when we got there to Houston airport, they told us, oh, the shuttles are running behind because they need the shuttles to pick everybody up at the port. And then those shuttles that come back to the airport, those are the shuttles that they use to take us back to the port. Anyways, we get there. They said that our shuttles are not going to be ready at 10 and that our shuttle was going to be ready at 12:45 p.m. So that was kind of a bummer, because we had set our check-in time for 12:30 because we wanted to get there early to the cruise ship, enjoy the amenities. I get it. We have 7 days to enjoy it. But there is also that sense of, I still want to enjoy the pool and different things like that. Get set up with our luggage and unpacking and just getting ready to enjoy our trip. And so that to us was a little bit of a pushback. So what I did that day is I went to guest services, told them what happened, and then later they had added some credit onto our room. Now, that's a plus for us to be able to receive some type of credit back, because I'm just thinking if that challenge had arose with, say, a company that obviously wasn't Royal Caribbean, because there are other companies that offer the shuttle service, and if they were running behind or late, would they still feel that they needed to offer some sort of credit to make up for the lateness of it? With that being said, also on our way to the port of Galveston, we also thought, should we have even stayed in Houston? Should we have actually shuttled ourselves into Galveston a day earlier so we didn't have so this wouldn't have happened? But of course, we can't predict something like this in terms of the shuttles being behind. So it was like, next time would it be better just to go ahead and go straight into Galveston and not spend some time in Houston so that we're closer to the port, quicker shuttle to get us to the port, we know we're going to get there on time? or do we still, leave the same day of the cruise leaving and having to shuttle over to the Galveston port from the Houston airport, because it's not that close to each other. I can't remember exactly how long it took us, maybe like 45 minutes or so. So just some things to keep in mind, and just to keep in mind as to like what would be best for you, what would be easier for you, what would also give you some peace of mind, starting your cruise, because you want to have that peace of mind and you want things to flow nice and easily as well.